This year I spent my 22nd birthday in the Amazon. Here are snippets of my experience. So before moving forward, I want to just say that I was especially excited for this trip because it was an opportunity for me brought by PacSun and MONAAY. And this was a truly unique experience that I am forever grateful for because I was able to see firsthand changes made by these MONAAY PacSun products. So these are things that you can buy, and that even if you can't see these communities firsthand, you can make an impact. And I think that it was just such a moving trip, and to be able to know that when I go home and I can still support communities like this, and it really touches your heart. Hey guys, so I am in Ecuador. So we made it to Ecuador after a couple flights and a long, about 6-hour drive through Ecuador to the Amazon, which is where we are now. And I am here with MONAAY, which is super, super exciting, and PacSun. And yeah, right now it's actually day 2, but the first full day of being here. So I wanted to include you guys in on this journey. I have always wanted to go to the Amazon, so this is definitely a bucket list check off for me, which is really exciting. For me, I was super excited for this trip. I just had a good feeling that it would be a trip that I could really benefit from. A new motivation and a sense of awareness that I needed at this point in my life. As deep as that sounds, but it's true. We had absolutely no service, as you can imagine, in the middle of the rainforest. So I was never on my phone, and it really gave me the chance to absorb this experience for what it was. PacSun and MONAAY are transforming lives with solutions that are adaptive, effective, and overall sustainable within the community itself in the long term. So it is a hand up, not a hand out. It's not saving the day. It's allowing these people to get the resources that they need to start something that they can continue on for generations to come. This day, we actually visited the Vargas family, who were kind enough to open up their home to us. And their story was so touching because they had a daughter who had passed away at the age of 12 from not having clean water. So this is something that is very, very close to their hearts and meant a lot to us to have them tell their story. And they had asked their local government to help provide them with clean water access, and countless attempts were in the end resulted to nothing. So when MONAAY came to the communities asking for what it was that people would want, it was a way to get clean water. And this is a huge thing that throughout the world people are struggling with. So to hear a story, to visit this home and have them have such an open heart to strangers was so touching. Another highlight of this experience was to be able to talk to the local women in the community and see how things like making bracelets or having extra source of income was so huge, not only to provide for their families, but also just have a sense of empowerment and be able to call this something that they can do on their own without their husband and make money from. So a lot of these bracelets you'll actually find in PacSun, and just know that these bracelets aren't mass produced by factories. These are made by local women, and each purchase you make supports them and their families. PacSun also has clothing made by local artisans, like this shirt and this skirt and this romper I am wearing. PacSun has a ton of exclusive MONAAY items on their site, and it's always nice to know where your items come from and what impact they have on the world. So be sure to check it out. I'll include a link in the description box below.
Yeah! It's better? Not really. It's getting better.
Something I guess I probably would have never thought I'd say is that I was able to meet an Amazonian shaman and receive a spiritual cleansing. And I feel like whenever you visit a place like this, it's always important to go in with an open mind, and you can learn so much, and to also realize that a place like this has so much history, and to do your best to appreciate that and respect that. Hey guys, so it is the last night here in the Amazon, and I just got back from the little kind of like a workshop with local women on how they make bracelets and jewelry like this. And that was really a moving experience because their stories were just extraordinary, and all the work that they do on a day-to-day basis. And so it's really awesome to be able to support them by buying these things. And so afterwards we went to the gift shop. So I wanted to share with you guys like a little haul of what I got. And so I kind of just dumped them all on my bed here, basically. So when we first got here, they gave us this drink in a clay pot. And it was the same kind of tea, but this is a different flavor, so I'm interested in trying it because it was really, really good. And I actually don't drink coffee, which is funny because I'm from Seattle, and I know a lot of people, like, they depend on coffee, and I actually just don't like the taste of it. It just gives me headaches sometimes too. So I've been really trying to find a tea that I like that will kind of substitute some sort of caffeine because I get tired a lot. So I'm really excited to try this at home. Dark chocolate, and then another dark chocolate, and then I got 2 milk chocolates. Also with the bracelets, I got a couple bracelets that support different elements of the community, like health and opportunity and water. So here's the water one. That one. Then that one. And then like these are super, super cute. So I got these scrunchies, and they're like handmade, woven. That one. And this one. So I wanted to buy a couple just for girlfriends at home as little souvenir gifts. And then I thought this was so cute. This is a bookmark, and it's actually like woven as well with a little flower. So I thought that was really adorable. And then what else did I get? And I got this pen that has an alpaca on it. And I got this basket because you guys know I am obsessed with baskets. So this was one that caught my eye. I thought it was really, really pretty, and I got to actually see the plants that these are made out of, which was really, really cool. So, and then I got like a kendama for Brendan, and then I got him these pants, which I thought was really funny, but we love being comfy, so I bought matching ones. So hopefully they fit him because he has big legs. But I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, those pants. And what else did I get? Also handmade by the people here, which is really, really cool. And what's awesome too with the MONAAY products is there's actually a way for you to track your impact. So when you buy an item, you can go in and there's a code on the back, and you'll get to see the story behind each of these things and how they're made, which like I got to experience today with the women. They get money from doing all these things, so it's an extra income for them, which is really, really cool. Because I buy a ton of souvenirs all the time, but I've never actually seen the process and like the people behind it. So I love that's a thing, because I'm not just buying it just for like a big corporation. It's also going back to people that make these. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's been just so humid. Like, you can't even carry the grocery bag or the paper bag that I had these things in. I couldn't even hold it by the handles because the bag was just instantly soft from the humidity in the air. Another thing while being here is I've been challenged to speak more Spanish because that's the main language. A lot of times around here is Spanish, so a lot of hola, ¿cómo estás? Gracias. And yeah, so yeah, today or last night, so we've been here for 3 full days, I want to say. And also, I have had absolutely no cell service, no Wi-Fi, just zero since being. But it's been so nice to be able to just be disconnected and like without the choice of having to, because I know like I'll like not be on my phone for like a day even, but I'll still be on my phone. So this entire time I've been really just not distracted by being on my phone, which I haven't really ever done for this amount of time, which is kind of crazy to think about. But it's been really nice because this whole time we've been able to really hear people's stories and go to these places that I never imagined I'd be able to. And the things we've done, the people we've met, the places we've been, this entire trip has been so meaningful, and I've been wanting to do a trip like this for my whole life. So it's really cool that I've gotten to experience it, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to be given the opportunity. So yeah, sharing it with you guys, I hope you guys can get kind of a sense of how awesome this trip has been. And yeah, be sure to check out the description box below. A huge shout out to PacSun and MONAAY for giving me this life-changing, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hopefully not once in my life. I'd like to do this more often. And yeah, be sure to check out the description box below if you want to learn more about MONAAY. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog just because tomorrow we'll be just traveling. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and yeah, don't forget to comment below with other video ideas, and love you. Bye.